Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, episode 22. Hello, hello, hello. And hello, players. Welcome back to another fun D&D night. How y'all doing?
Well,
Great.
DM,
Employed.
I am doing good.
Rick, you look surprised. Got some huge eyes over there. You all right? All right, well,
Oh, sorry. I was doing something. What's up?
hey.
We're live, bud.
We got to go into the night session with some immediate combat. I don't know if I've ever done that with y'all before. Have we done that before?
I don't
Maybe
think
once?
I
No?
don't think so.
So.
Yeah, I could
right
literally-
into combat.
I think I can count y'all's combats on one hand too, so it's not like we've fought that much. So
For sure.
Yeah, we strong as fuck.
I hope y'all have kind of stretched off a little bit of that rust and remembered how battle goes. I'll help you along the way. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. We could stop and talk about it at any point, okay? I'm not going to punish you because you didn't know something. Keep that in mind.
Why does it burn when I pee?
Your body
That's a good
punishes you
question.
for not knowing
Stop
that.
using matches.
All right, I want to recap. Someone wants an inspiration? Let's make a deal. Who wants to do it?
We all got inspiration already.
Yeah,
don't have
the deal
to.
is in our favor.
You'll
How
have
about we make
another
you recap?
inspiration on top of it if you do
I'll
this.
do it. I will do it.
As a quick volunteer. All right.
He needs it.
He needs it.
He needs
I
it.
don't
Let's
need
get it,
it,
buddy.
I want it. So, we arrived back at Little Oak, and after we woke up the next morning, we had to figure out what to do. It was rough. The air around Little Oak was not very good. The kids could tell something was wrong, and some of the older ones seemed to know something was seriously wrong. But Hoppy, with that helpful bag of bounty of hers, managed to feed everybody and lift some spirits at least a little bit. And then she broke the news about Will. We'd decided that it might be better not to tell the whole truth. And I wasn't totally on board, but there was really no other way around it. We couldn't tell them the truth, not the whole truth. So we broke the news, and Hoppy did a really good job. I listened from the doorway, and she at least knew how to talk to them. That was good. It helped. It felt a little bit better, and after that, we talked with Sloan and Elkhorn, and we figured that they'd be good enough to take care of the kids and continue what Will had started. We left Ruben with them, and I tried to convince him and lift his spirits a bit too, that he could get home eventually, but he needed help out here for now. It's a good thing I totally didn't forget anything important about what I saw about him from the first time I ever met him, but no, totally didn't forget anything important about why his girlfriend said no to him, but that's okay. Ruben seems like a good dude. He'll chip up. So we
That guy's fucked.
so he left Little Oak using Squirt as our guide. He will be able to get us Eon, so we let him to lead the way so that he could figure out exactly how to get there and where he was. Sure enough, after a couple hours, he knew where to go, and we were on our way. We stopped at general store. A Campy. Campy was his name. A Camperello. I forget what the
Campestry.
mushroom people were called. Campestry. So that was helpful. Got some thieves' tools, some other stuff. I forget exactly what. Then we continued, and unfortunately, we already ran into Will, who in his Oni form was trying to feed on some goats who were actually red calves. So it was brutal, and he wanted us. Yeah, it was. He was holding a head, but he recognized us and asked us to stop him for good, and knowing that look in his eyes and that feeling he must be feeling, I drew my blades and stepped forward and swing my sword. Also,
Alright.
Hobby blessed us all, gave emboldening bond the three of us. Hobby got some good buffs out.
Yeah, she got some quick buffs out. And that is precisely where we left off. Good work, Larian. You have inspiration. This one only lasts today. I know you have another one too, so you have 2 chances to redo some stuff. Take advantage of it. We ended right when Larian was walking up to the large Oni, who was, and maybe is y'all's friend still, but has made a dire request. And Larian, seeing a little bit of, maybe a little bit of reflection on this creature within himself, decided to try and fulfill that wish. Everybody, we are going straight into combat. Go ahead and put yourselves in initiative and roll, please. And if you don't remember how, let me know.
I don't remember how to put myself in it.
You just gotta roll it.
I think, I remember if I did that for y'all
Yeah.
or not, but I got you covered.
I'm
Oh,
quick,
yeah.
boy.
It said it couldn't add initiative to my character.
Oh, you have to have your token clicked before you roll initiative.
I can't click my token.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
don't have
aren't
it
on the
on.
page with me. Sorry. Now you are. Now you can click your
Oh
tokens.
no, my initiative was so
But
good though.
I'll take your rolls still. I'll update them. What'd you get, Hoppy? A 23?
No, mine was correct.
Yeah,
Apparently, I was
she got a 20
already in combat.
Yeah, she got a 23,
All right.
and I got a 20.
Larian with the 20. Oh, what'd you get, Sal?
5.
Sal with the 5. Methodical before he fights.
Originally, he rolled a 20.
And
I'll re-roll it.
6.
Technically, you were
that's a
an
wisdom
18.
check. You could try to trick me. Rain, what'd you get?
Technically, that's an 18.
6. Do
So
you want Sal and I to reroll?
I do not
It would
want
have
you
been
to
a
reroll.
21.
Unless you want to use your advantage to reroll that.
No.
Okay. Larian, before this battle has truly begun, you've decided to fulfill this creature's wishes. As you walked up to him, take out your blade and slash. Go ahead and give me what attack you did to him.
So, I walked up to him and after I don't remember what I said, but after I said what I said to him, and I swing my short sword at him. It's sparking with lightning all on the blade for my crimson right. I throw the hit, right?
Yes, you have to roll to hit. A 17 will barely hit. As you walk up and say that, even though Will's guard is just lowered at his arms, the moment you're swinging your blade, you see his arm coming to reflect it, but you barely creep under it and cut him right in the side. Roll your damage.
And then also some right damage. Took my damage from it, and then boom. 8 damage, 2 of it lightning.
Okay, as you cut through his side, you do this, your regular sword damage, but you have a bit of your crimson right just cackling over your blade as you cut through his side. It looks like it did wound him a good bit. As he looks down at you now with almost this expression that almost looks like it looks almost like a sadness, but you can't tell. It might be a little bit of insanity or madness as well. As the way he's looking at you is no longer like a friend, almost like something else has taken over. So now we're going on order of initiative here. Hoppy, you saw Larian slash this creature, and now it looks fully ready to fight back. What would you like to do?
I would like to remind everyone that Larry, Sal, and Rick, you are blessed. So you
Oh, yeah.
have an extra D4 to hit and savings throw, attack and savings throw. And Larry, Rick, and me have the bond.
That
Sorry.
means we love Jesus, right?
Bonded with God.
As long as we're in 30 feet, like, as long as y'all are in 30 feet of each other, you can add a d4 to an attack roll, an ability check, and a savings throw.
Well,
Oh, so I would,
we have to pick one.
yeah, I would add a lot more to hit them, but I hit anyway, so cool.
Yeah, so technically you're rolling 2 extra dice. And I think it just keeps going for 10 minutes. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm really not sure what to do. Can I hold my action until he hits Larian, which is probably what's gonna happen.
You can.
Like,
What are you
if
gonna
you
do
up a-
if he hits Larian?
If he actually does hit Larian, I'd like to get ready to cure up a cure wounds, but it kind of depends on if, like, gets hit through the armor.
Okay, end of turn then.
Yeah. Hold turn.
Larian, you're quick enough to react again after cutting this Oni once. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go with the full shebang then. I'm gonna 2 attacks and a bonus action.
All right.
I'm gonna, with both my weapons drawn and cackling with lightning, I'm gonna cut with the sword and then cut with the dagger and then cut again with the sword. So I'll roll those. And then I roll 2d4.
Yes.
Oh, you cast Bless as a level 2. Oh, okay.
So I think that first one hits. Do you want to do all the attacks first, or do the hit and then the damage?
For every hit, go ahead and show me the damage. And that will hit.
That's Crimson, right? Ooh, that's a good one. 9 points.
Okay.
She's
You-
dead.
Your first slash is pretty good, as he again is crouching down and trying to parry your blade, but again, just you're able to creep right past him and cut in as you reach behind you and pull your dagger and start to swing that. You can go ahead and make that attack now.
And the next one. And 4.
That is a
22 to hit.
okay. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
22 to hit. 3 piercing damage from my sword, and then 2 more from my crimson right, so 5 damage.
Okay.
And then here's the bonus action dagger.
Oh, this is your dagger. Okay.
Yeah, those were both my short swords.
I thought I was playing the monk.
Oof, damn, that's got.
I mean, holy crap.
You want to trade dice?
Don't get in a fight with Larry.
Okay,
Yeah.
So 18 to hit,
That'll hit.
and then stabby plus
You
another
also have a plus 8.
lightning poke with that. Oh, just 1 damage on that. Little lightning, but 7 damage total on that.
All right, this flurry of strikes, you cut across him on his arm, his side, and his chest, all in almost one fell swoop. It looks like he staggers back a little bit, but his claws are raised as he has both arms out now aimed right at you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because that was also my bonus action. And I'll just end my turn with both weapons still out and, like, panting heavily next to him. We'll end this curse for you, Will. And that's the end of my turn.
On his turn, you see right in front of you, Larian, you prepare yourself as it looks like he's about to strike you, but as you look at one of the spots on his arm where you cut, you can see the wound sealing up a bit.
Great.
And just as your eyes dart to that to notice it, you quickly see his claw coming right for you. Which is gonna strike you. as you try to dodge out of the way at the last moment, but he slashes you for 14 slashing damage.
I trigger my heal.
So, how are you doing?
Immediately pop off 11 healing. Wait. Oh shit, that's a touch, isn't it?
It is.
Mm.
Do you have another heal you can use?
Fuck. Yeah, I do. Can I? I take that back. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
I'm furious.
My health, no! You promised me 11 HP.
I'm trying to see. Okay, here. Just kidding. Do this one instead. Get 8.
That's still pretty good.
Sorry about that.
All right. And immediately after getting struck, Larian, those wounds start to seal up just the moment they formed. But you do have another claw coming right at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
But I
That does not hit.
don't think this one's gonna hit as he tries to claw you. And this time you're able to just dodge barely out of the way of it as the claws go right above your head.
Harry is clawed with my weapons.
That's gonna be the end of his turn for now.
Second claw's scarier than the first one, guys. I'll tell you that.
You see him suddenly clench his left fist, though, and retract his claws. You see it start to glow faintly. And that's the end of his turn. Rain.
I have a question.
Sure.
If I stun him, if I hit him again, does that break the stun?
No.
Oh.
Go for the stun lock. Go get him.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking do it, boys.
You have a +8 to your attack.
Hell yeah. And to my damage or just my attack?
Well, no, you have to roll 2d4. I'm sorry, roll 2d4 and add that to your attack.
It's the same thing as Zama was doing, right?
Correct.
Alright, I see Sama fighting this
Wait, you see who fighting him?
Or Larion fighting this monster. And I grab my staff in one of my hands and I start running up to him. And I get my quarterstaff out and I swing at him, baby.
Fire and water, let's go.
Wait, does he get like extra bonus because Zama's there? Oh, not that you really needed the pluses.
He would get a +1, but yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
28 to hit.
Nah, you miss.
Oh.
Oh shit.
That's gonna hit. That
29.
hits. That hits.
It was a one-handed attack, baby. As I said, one hand.
All right, you smack him for 5. Well, one hand you said 6 bludgeoning damage as you run up with your staff and just pop him right on the side of the head.
I use my extra attack and a key point to stun him and do the same attack. And I guess I can post the stunning strike.
Yeah, show me. Let's see it. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. All right. Do you know what the saving throw is for that? What it has to be?
DC 14. 14.
All right. It succeeds.
Oh, well, there
Damn.
goes my strategy. Anyway, I hit him. I try to hit him with my staff again.
All right, that's absolutely going to hit again.
I have to do the 2d4, or I guess it doesn't matter.
Hey, you don't have to. And this is one-handed as well, right?
Yeah, I'm doing one-handed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you bash him again, as you come around, he's reeling from that strike. You almost knocked him silly with that stun, but he regains his balance a bit. But you're still following up and nail him right in the ribs with your second strike for 8 damage.
I then...
Okay.
Sorry. I then use my bonus action, Flurry of Blows.
Jesus. And then you
Wait.
add the 2.
I meant, yeah, I added 2d4. So, oh, that's not what I meant to do. /roll 2d4. So it'd be a 19.
That'll hit.
And then, so this uses 1 key point, and I'm allowed to do 2 unarmed strikes with this, I'm pretty sure. So I'll roll damage.
So your first offhand unarmed strike, just you're gutting him or punching him for 6 damage.
Yeah, my other side is hit him with my 1 staff, and I get my left hand out and I go punch him right in the noggin.
All right.
And then
Do you have
And
one more of
then
those?
Or do I have to roll for each attack, or do I just roll?
Damn it! I didn't.
Yeah, for every time you're making an attack, yeah, it's another roll.
Yeah,
How
it'll
do I
be
delete
15. I don't know if that hits.
15 will actually miss.
Oh,
click or something. I don't know. I never know how to.
You trying to get rid of that line? At the top left, there's a little person-looking icon. Just go click that, and it should get rid of that.
and then I don't think I made any critical. Even like I rolled high with my bludgeoning damage, like over 30. I didn't make any critical bludgeoning damage, right?
No,
Hits.
no
Rats. Okay.
criticals.
I try to kick him after I punched him, and I miss him, and so I just kind of look down at myself in disappointment.
Oh, you have a
My
solid turn. You bashed him quite a few times. That is going to bring us to Sal.
Okay. I'm going to move forward. And
Okay.
I'm going to cast Flame Blade at the 2nd level.
I thought you were a druid.
You have a sword?
Why did that not... Do I have to roll for hit on that, Jamie?
Flame
It's a
blade. You evoke a
spell.
fiery blade in your hand. The blade is similar size. If you can let the blade disappears, you can. You could use your action to make a melee spell attack with the fiery blade. On a hit, the target takes. It is a bonus action to make the flame blade, and now you can use a regular action to swing with it. It looks like using a melee spell attack.
Oh shit, I thought I could... Damn it. I must have misread that. But I thought I could use the action to conjure it and attack with it.
It looks like it's separate. It says
Okay,
casting time 1
I'm-
bonus, and then it says action in the description. Go ahead.
Can I retcon that and cast Primal Savagery instead?
Sure. That's fine.
He didn't have the leaf of sumac on him anyway.
I don't know what that is.
And I need to roll a 1d4, right?
For Hoppy's Bless,
Yeah, that's to attack, right?
she cast it at the
Yes,
second
you
level, so
have-
it's 2d4.
No, I
No,
did
I
not.
just have 1.
Wait.
The 2d4 is from 2 different spells.
Oh.
I cast 2 separate spells. He only gets 1.
I don't think a 9 will
He
hit
did
it.
only get 1.
A 9 will not hit. You swing down with your sharpened fingernails. They're almost like claws now. He knocks your hand away with his own.
Alright, I guess with that, I'm going to use my bonus action to... You never saw this coming.
He's gonna turn into a spider.
No, bear.
Actually, spider. A giant spider.
God damn
Oh,
it.
okay, giant spider. Okay, no, not really a small spider, please no.
Spider Sal.
Unless
You
you're
got the-
gonna.
You got the token?
I can pull out a spider, but not a giant spider.
Giant Spider Sal.
Yeah, it's me. And I end my turn.
My character shits his pants.
All
Okay.
I
right.
hope
Is that the end of your turn, Sal?
Yeah.
Okay, and that brings us to round 2. Does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or higher?
Yes,
I don't know what the spiders is. Hang on.
17.
The spider passive perception is...
I can't find.
I actually don't know either, but he's got a +0 to his perception period, so it's probably, I'm almost guaranteed, not 15.
Oh, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Okay. Hoppy, everyone else is engaged in melee combat. You guys have the upper hand pretty good right now. But Hoppy, you get a dreadful, ominous feeling from that glowing left fist he has closed right now. Go ahead and take your turn.
I immediately book it. I got a bad feeling about that! And I cast Sanctuary
Sanctuary.
on myself.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Till spell ends, creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they choose a new target. Oh, so you just redirect damage to somebody else.
Once it's AoE, then you get it.
Right. Okay.
Wait, can I change where I sit? Can I?
I mean, yeah, you got your movement. Did you want to move somewhere else? You were right. I think it was right there.
I
Is that
think I
right?
was. Yeah, I think I was. Hold on. Let me go back. No, I was right here
Okay.
because of where that little square thing is. Sorry, hold on. Can I scooty my booty over here?
5, 10. 5, 10. Yeah, you can. You can
Where I'm
move through
flanking?
spider cell.
Flanking him?
Yeah, it'll be a plus. Well, since all of you are around him, you'll have a +3 to any attacks on him.
I can't pick myself up. What have I done? Okay, there I go. I don't feel like y'all should be right next to each other right now. That hand looks very ominous. And I hold my shield up in the block animation, getting ready for a hit.
Okay. Larian.
I will just move up and around a little bit. Wait, is
You can
there a
step on
body
the
here, or
corpse.
is it?
There's a corpse on the
easy
ground.
leverage.
Oh.
I got
It's
the
tiny.
high hill, Anakin.
That's difficult terrain you're on right now, so it costs 10
Oh,
movement
is
to
it?
be moved there instead of 5.
Nah, I'm not gonna stand on the corpse. I'll stand next to the corpse. And I'll repeat. I'll scoot on over here too, hearing Hoppy warn about the light and seeing the ominous gesture he's doing. I'll scoot on over here and I'll go in for another attack. Swinging my sword, then my dagger, then my sword. That
Ooh,
hits.
that'll
I'm not
hit.
gonna roll the other. I'm not gonna roll the other two. And the crimson right damage. So I cut with my sword. Some lightning sparks off the blade as I slice through him, and then I lunge forward with my dagger. And that's a
Roll 2d8?
yeah, roll the 2d4.
Or 2d4, sorry. That is going to barely miss.
I like the music.
And then I'm stabbing out my dagger and missing. I'll swing back with the other attack with my sword again. Okay, I'm definitely gonna use my no, I don't need to yet, maybe. 4. That misses, right?
It does miss.
I want to reroll the attack on the short sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
use my inspiration for the recap for that.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
there we
That'll
go.
hit.
So damage, and then the crimson right. For another 1 lightning damage, so 8 total.
Yeah, he dead.
So how much
He's-
damage total?
Oh, the first hit was 5 damage. This was 8, so 13 total.
13? Okay. I'll say from now on, since your melee's got a bunch of attacks, you go ahead and just attack damage, and I'll tell you the details afterwards. But Larian, you scoot around him, heeding Hoppy's warning as you do another quick 3 slices, 2 of them connecting, your dagger just being just short of hitting him as you start cutting him for 13 damage total. At the end of your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. That's the
So
end.
that damage is increased because all of us are around, right?
Only the plus attack, not the plus damage. Which
Okay.
technically, Larian, you
You-
would have hit with your dagger.
Oh
then.
yeah.
Yeah, go. We'll sure retcon that.
Yeah, remove the inspiration. Someone wasn't paying attention, Sal.
What?
Yeah, Larian, if you want, you can go ahead and have that hit instead. It's soon
Can
enough.
you get rid of this little
Rolling the
thingy?
damage on the dagger too.
Yes.
Okay, so the 7 and the crimson right is be a faster way to do the crimson right. Ooh, 13 damage. That was a strong lightning poke.
With a big dagger strike.
Thanks, Rain.
Hey man, I gotta keep some of us in check here.
I don't know how
Stable
that
cannons
flanking
and
stuff
shit.
works though.
All right, now that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to Will, who you see a few more of those wounds seal up. You also see him just slowly start crouching down right in front of all of you as he goes completely invisible.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait. Can we swing even though he went invisible? Like, do we not get a chance to swing at him?
If you're not sure if he's there or not, you can't swing as a reaction. You can swing as an action anywhere, but not as a reaction. That's going to be the end of his turn. Rain.
I was reading about invisible. Wonder if there's any way I can get around this. One uno momento. Sorry, I wasn't expecting him to do this shit.
We said Oni isn't a demon, right?
That is correct. Oni is not a demon.
What I
How
know-
does the
what I know
ground
is-
look around us? Is it dirty? Is it muddy?
It's very grassy. Slightly tall grass.
Really tall grass. You know what? I'm gonna see if this works. This might be an idea. I'm gonna cast create water,
Ooh.
and I can create up to 10 gallons of clean water. Alternative water or rain is a 30-foot cube range. And I'm going to create snow from it essentially, so colder water. And so I guess around this 30-foot area, it will be snow on the ground.
Okay.
So I
can you-
guess it would be from
Yeah, show me the
it'd be-
area.
it'd be 30 feet worth, so it would have to be like a volume section of it. We'll just say 6 cubes to make it easier. So we'll do one. Oh, sorry. Let me try to see if I can.
If you click the little L-shaped measurement tool in the circle, you can draw out like
Oh,
this.
like a
This
square.
would be 30 feet. Oh, almost got it. Right there. Like right in that middle square would be a 30-foot circle. If you were to do it like right there, for example.
That would just be one of those, or this whole thing would be 30 feet.
Yep.
The whole thing, right?
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, I do that, and I basically make like a little bit of snow comes down to spread all over the area. So if you were to step in it, you could see a track. As the snow comes down, do I see any spots that there isn't any snow on the ground? Like,
Make
you know,
a-
the person was standing there.
Yeah, and because of where he's at right now, That might be a little harder. Make a perception check with disadvantage. And I'll try to give you an idea.
Wait, he's making a check. He also gets an ability check. You get a +4 to an ability check.
That's true, because of bless.
Add a 4 to your 17. Or roll a
So
4.
a
I mean.
22.
No,
What does it
roll the
roll
4.
for?
Sorry, roll the 4.
So 20.
Okay, that's going to be...
Sorry,
Sorry.
19. Excuse me, 19. Sorry.
That's going to be good enough. As you look around after you make this snow, you're looking for anywhere where it's not falling. And then when you look into the woods towards your southern side, you see this area. Oh, it's a weird color that came out. Can you see that line I made?
Yeah.
You could see a lot of spaces where snow was supposed to be, but it looks like something was moving in that area.
Gotcha. All right. So then I'm gonna spend a key point on sorry, my turns are complicated. On patient defense. And so that allows me to take a dodge action as a bonus action on my turn. So I'm assuming if he were to come up and attack me, I can dodge. Is that how it works? Let me put it in there.
Patient defense. Let's see. For various key features, some of the key features, key save, patient defense. You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. Yes, so you're just taking the dodge action essentially, except you are allowed to do it as a bonus action because you're a monk. So if he does come up and attack you with any sort of melee attack, you will have he'll have disadvantage on it.
Okay. Then yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, so tell me what your tell me what your character does after you notice that clearing.
So after I put the snow on the ground and I turn around, I see the track marks on the ground, in this section. I kind of take a deep breath and I hone my senses in, and I just visualize the area of where I see the track markings on the ground and where the snow should have been, and I prepare myself for an attack.
How do I get rid of that?
He's in the south.
Oh, you want to get rid of that little one? When you have the measurement tool selected, highlight the thing you made and just press delete.
Who said that?
You said what, Kim?
Exactly.
Sal, you're up.
With our high perception, can... Never mind.
Is it possible to see, like, so you made that line? Is it possible to see maybe which way like, where there are tracks there? Can I see where possibly he may have headed towards?
You would not have seen that. You just know that somewhere in the area that now you see Rain just turned to and suddenly took up a defensive posture, that he's somewhere over in that area.
How tall are these trees?
About, I don't know, how long is a regular forest tree? 15 feet, 20 feet?
All right, I want to climb to the top of this one.
Okay. You gotta think because you're a spider, you actually do that with ease. You climb your way up that tree.
Rose watching him skitter up that tree too. Just FYI.
Who has a measuring on me? Just measuring me.
And
Don't
then-
worry about it. It's fine.
Him's either doing something or having trouble.
Or
Just
both.
hold on. I'm doing something. I mean, I'm having trouble.
A little bit of both. What'll come, man? What'll come, be?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're doing.
All right, so me being in the tree, is it now possible for me to glean where he might be?
Yeah, you know what? You would have a much better sight from up above. If you want to, you can use your action to make a perception check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Hmm?
You get a plus to that perception check.
He
Oh,
does.
no, wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he's blessed. Blessed basically.
That's correct.
Blessed is just his D4 on basically everything, right?
No, wait. Bond is the one with the D4 on everything. He didn't get a bond. Damn it. Never mind. Just kidding.
No, I just got blessed.
Is bless not
Yeah,
ability checks?
It's attack and a save.
Oh.
Bless
Oh,
is attack
save,
and
okay.
save. Bond is all 3.
Oh, okay.
Is that just a normal roll, Jamie?
Yep, just perception check. Oh, that's pretty good. As you climb up as that spider sow, you look around, and I'll say the last bit of that snow has fallen, and you notice right here where a lot of snow, or a bunch of that snow, should have landed.
Okay. I don't think my spider gets any bonus actions. So that will be my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to Hoppy.
Can I see what they're doing and fucking with over there?
And you see Spider Sal climb up and start like swiveling his head, and you see him look in this general area. Whether or not Hoppy knows what that is, that's up to Hoppy.
I gotta snoop out. I move here. And I hold up a defensive posture. Some would say possibly the block action.
Dodge action?
My shield. Sure. I'll do the dodge action. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that imposes disadvantage on attacks against you.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's
Spell
go.
attack, melee attack, ranged attack, etc. I think. Is that all you're doing?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Larian.
Oh, yeah, actually, first, kind of like before my turn, would I know what an Oni is, like type of creature? I don't know if would I remember that or have learned that in the past.
Does Larian have a history of studying up or hunting monsters of some sort?
Yes.
In that case, I won't count this as an action towards you. Make a history check. Let's see if you can recall knowledge of this. Say you
Is
need a
it-
12 or higher.
Is it favorable?
Wait. That's a history check. Man, you should add 1d4 to that.
Well, does it also pertain to Fey Fiends or Undead?
No.
Okay, D4 it is.
You get a 12. You're so close.
Ah, he did
That's
get
it.
a 12.
So you pause and think for a moment, having this creature disappeared, seeing its size and thinking back. Have you fought something like this, seen something like this, or read about it? And you do remember reading about Onis before, and you're almost positive that they're considered giants.
That's random as fuck. Okay. Seeing Rain kind of defensive up in a specific direction, can I use that as a reference to also use heightened senses? I have heightened senses. I'm gonna find it. I want to use my heightened senses to try and hear or smell. Like, so knowing that, seeing that Rain is kind of like defensive up towards something in the southeast,
Mm-hmm.
that half of the snow globe, can I also use my heightened senses to then further try to perceive some accuracy where Bill has positioned up?
You can, using your sniffs or your ears, or what are you using?
Sniffs. Yeah, I want to use my sniffs.
All right. Make a perception check. You would need a 15 or higher for this.
Wait, yes!
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Yeah, you start sniffing, and the scent is very strong right near this tree. Well, maybe a little bit further.
I'm gonna take some steps closer. So, like, right here, right? Like I'd be generally like right up to where I think I smell him. Is that correct? This is about where I would think I smell him.
Yeah, the smell is much stronger there. Might be a little further away, but yeah, you're really close.
Take another step forward.
You want to take one more step forward?
And yeah, right there.
No, in addition to
And
that?
no, I'm standing right here
Okay.
where I am right now.
All right, that's fine.
And I want to hold my action to attack if I see him come out.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay, that's going to bring us to our Oni, who, you don't see this happen, but you know, based on what you've seen, that its wounds are also replenishing a bit. And, Larian, as you edge forward in this spot, you have your hand on your blade, just ready to swing out at anything, and you, faintly hear something shuffle away from you just a bit. As you look that direction and ready to swing, you see Will appear again, and his hand is just pulsating this bright blue energy. Let me see something real quick. Okay. As he fires out this massive cone of ice.
Homer step.
It is a cone of cold. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, except Sal.
I think
I have
him to make a.
It's an area of effect, so it doesn't. Your sanctuary.
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, alright. What if I was also doing dodge action?
Dodge is only against spell attacks. This is a saving throw.
This is bullshit.
oh, so my dodge doesn't work here
What am I
either.
rolling? What is it?
Correct.
All right.
What is it?
This is a Constitution saving throw.
We get a D4 on that, right?
We
Or
rolled
do we
that.
get 2D4?
Oh no! Don't click the Constitution saving throw for the cone of cold.
Oh, shoot. My bad.
You, me,
Did I roll
yeah,
15 or what, baby?
we all get 2d4. How do I type that?
Slash roll T2D4. That's a bad 2D4.
Base 2d.
Yeah. My Constitution save was a 12.
All right,
Mine
Rain,
was
what'd you
a
get?
14.
Okay, so Hoppy and Rain, you'll take half of this, but Larian, you feel the full brunt of 31 damage.
Oh my god.
Use my inspiration to reroll that Constitution save.
I'm afraid it's a little late for it now. Hoppy, you'll take, I think, what is that? 19? I'm really bad at math. What's half 31?
At 30 HP, so.
It'd be 15.5, Jamie, but I don't know if you round up or down.
I think we always round down. So 15 damage to Rain and Hoppy. And Hoppy, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, as your concentration is being tested. You need a 15 or higher. Okay, you succeed. You maintain your bondings and blesses. Or actually, are those...
Bond doesn't go away.
Yeah, bond's not concentration, right?
Less is
Okay, so you just you maintain your bless then, as you're not interrupted.
Very down.
Yeah, I fall over and covered in ice.
Jesus.
I did one damage too many. Or I
Yeah,
guess 2 damage too many.
You see Larian almost freeze up completely as he collapses onto his face in front of you, Hoppy.
Oh shit!
That is the end of the Oni's turn. Rain. It's about this time your snow clears up as well.
Yeah. I guess I run on up to him. 2, 3. and I go to
Slap his
give.
shit!
I go to slap his shit with the quarterstaff.
It's gonna hit.
With using, I'm also gonna use a striking sight again. So he has to make a concentration stroke of 14.
He tries and wow, super succeeds.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I guess I'll just roll damage.
You rolled a natural
I'm
19.
doing a one hand. I assume I'm doing one hand unless I specify otherwise before I roll.
Gotcha. So it's gonna be 7 bludgeoning damage as you run up and smack him again.
And then I guess I'll try to hit him again with my quarterstaff. As my bonus, or not as my bonus action, as my extra attack.
Go ahead and add Hoppy's dice.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
And I'm gonna use my last key point
You got me.
for use the stunning strike again.
All right, and that's
Yes.
a Constitution again.
Yep.
All right, he tries to resist your stun and
Jesus
succeeds.
Christ,
My
man.
God, dude. Get stunned, dude. Come on.
Will is holding out
Rick's
hard.
out of power.
That was your
looks
last
like,
point right there.
it looks like I got some damage I can throw on him.
Oh, that's
You're
pretty good though.
walloping him still.
10 bludgeoning damage to him this
Oh,
time.
is that a crit? That's crit, right?
Well, the damage rolled as high as it could, but a crit would be on the attack roll.
Oh, crit roll attack. I got land about that shit. All right. So bonus action, I go and I try to kick him in the balls.
Go ahead and roll the Hoppy die. No, I'm afraid not. Your foot's a little too loose today as you try to kick again, but you like catch the side of his knee, so it's not really like hard of a hit. He almost just staves it off.
All right. Cool.
At the end of your turn, Rain.
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
All
See
right.
you guys.
Sal, you just saw a blast of cold energy just envelop your allies, and then Larian hit the floor. What does Spider Sal do?
How damaged is Will looking?
He looks pretty cut all over his body, but he's still standing tall and proud right now with looks like bloodlust in his face.
All right, I'm gonna try and web him. I'm gonna try and fucking get him stuck to the ground.
Okay, fire off some webs.
Do I have to roll attack on this? I think
It
I do,
is-
right?
It's a ranged weapon attack +5, so roll 1d20 +5. Okay, that is gonna hit as you fire these webs and they stick right onto Will, and he is considered restrained now as these webs just tether him down a bit as he looks back up towards the tree and sees you having just fired him off. On his turn, he'll have a chance to break out of them, but he is currently restrained.
I think that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. That takes us to roll a d6.
Does if I get Larry up, he keeps having the buff set I gave him?
Yeah. He. Wait.
I bet.
Are you still concentrating on Bless?
Yeah.
You know,
maybe.
I'm not sure because it's an area spell, so he was a chosen. I'm gonna say yeah, he does because it wouldn't end because one of your guys go down. But I'll look at that later. But yeah, I'll say sure he still has them. Sal, your whatever the thing on a spider is called, the store's web is recharged for the next turn as well.
Sweet.
Hoppy, that brings us to you.
Alright. Got it. Oh yeah, this is gonna totally work out fantastic. Okay.
Makes me feel good.
Hell yeah. I run up to, how does this work? I want to, like, get right here. I think that's enough.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah.
I'm gonna slap Larry on the ass and say, "Get up!" And I, at the same time, slap Rain on the ass and say, "Have some heals!"
And
And cast Balm of Peace.
show me Balm of Peace. Is that your channel divinity?
Yes.
Bond wasn't channel divinity, was it? That was something different?
No.
Okay.
Bond is, I have 3 of those that I can do. Bond is not channel divinity.
Okay. So, Hoppy runs up and gives a very comrade-like slapping to both of you and heals both Rain and Larian for how much?
Immediately after that, both 6.
Woo!
Okay. Larian, you're prone, but you are conscious now.
So cold.
Immediately after that, I am going to cast. Okay, where did it go? I'm really sorry, guys.
You're good.
I cast Rabbit Hop.
Oh, big jump.
And I fuck off over here.
He's a big old rabbit jump to the side. All right. And you slap your allies, give them a little rousing, get up, and hop on out.
Heal back up. You can calm down now!
All right. Larian.
Get up.
Okay.
That's at my movement speed, right? I stand
Yes.
up. And he's not like he hasn't got any shit going on in his hand anymore, right?
No, not at the
Standard.
moment. His lower half is tied down by webs right now, so it looks like he's stuck. Oh, I should mark that.
When I stand up, I'll look at Robbie. Thanks, Hobby. Oh, I'll step over. Actually, I don't want to move closer to her. I'll take. Actually,
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to cast Blessing, I mean, not Bless. My Bond again. Can I double dip?
No.
Alright, that's fair. I figured I'd ask.
I will step over 1, 2, 3. I will bonus action drink. Wait, how do I drink a potion?
Drinking potion is an action.
An action.
Yes. Yeah, using an item, essentially. And a regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, but I believe, is that a mushroom you have?
Oh yeah, I have the mushrooms. Oh yeah, I have the mushrooms. Yeah, I have one of the healing mushrooms and I have a fart cloud mushroom.
All right. What mushroom are you digging into?
It's still an action though, right?
Yeah.
For the time being, I will throw a produce flame at him. Fireball. Mini fireball.
Okay. Produce some flames on him.
And I still have her buffs.
Yes.
19 to hit.
That is gonna hit as you cast these flames onto the Oni.
I rolled 2 ones. Damage.
Okay. He will definitely take that 2 damage, and you notice the flames sort of spread to those webs just a bit, but they were so timid that the webs did not burn.
Oh, well, that worked out then. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
actually,
screw this,
sorry.
Zeta.
For my bonus action, I'm going to transform. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look over at Will and my friends be like,
It's doing
well,
it!
we're fighting a monster. And I'll kind of like erupt into some flames, and whatever frost was on me evaporates off of me, and I'm in my firewolf form. I'm
Okay.
transformed.
And then Monster by Kanye West and Nicki Minaj plays in the
Yeah.
background.
Oh, I gotta update this token. Hold on just a second. I forgot about this
Beautiful.
guy. We just a second later.
Damn, I said Monster by Kanye West and Nicki Minaj plays in the background.
Hell yeah.
Gross. But pretty good.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Larian, you've shapeshifted, which took you away from my initiative. I'm gonna get your ass back in there. Yeah, this token still should work.
Just move real quick.
I'm gonna play it
Yep.
myself.
All right, that takes us to our Oni, who again his wounds seal up just a bit. He's looking pretty healthy right now. He has some damage on him, but a lot of the work seems to be just getting closed off on his body. As soon as you transform into that form, Larian, you see the Will gaze at you with this maddening glare as his eyes flash red as he casts Charm Person on you. I need you to make a
Uh-oh.
wisdom saving throw.
You get an extra to that as it is a saving throw. Oh, just kidding. You get 2d4 to that as it is
Oh,
a
he-
saving throw.
He succeeded.
Thanks for
anyhow.
buffing us, Hoppy.
Yeah, those buffs are pretty.
They're really good. Cheat
So-
code.
You feel just a small, just sharp stab in your mind, but it's very brief, Larian, as it looked like he was trying to take control of you somehow, but you resisted, especially in your current form. Right after that, you see the Oni just kind of cry out in anger as he starts trying to rip at these webs. This will be the end of his turn. I think it was strength, right, Sal?
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check. Yes. Needs a
Alright.
12.
He did not get that, as he fails to break out of these webs. Rain.
All right. Now that I see that he's on the ground, I move my my quarterstaff into both hands, and I go to hit him on the head to knock him out.
Go ahead and add some happy die.
Roll D or 2d4. 16.
That'll hit.
Wait, also I should roll with advantage because he's on the ground now.
He is not prone. He is just restrained.
Oh, okay.
And you were wielding two-hand?
Two-handed. God damn
That's
it.
one less. It's weird how that works sometimes. But yeah, you do 9 bludgeoning damage to him with your first strike. He kind of, and you again knock him across the head, and he kind of just knocks his head away, but still just reels back like he's trying to rip these webs off still. Fully.
And I'm gonna do the
fully good to
exact
go.
same thing with my extra attack. So, uno momento, por favor. Flash roll 2d4.
Now hit again.
God damn it! I should have kept it in one hand.
8 bludgeoning damage. And you whack him again.
Oh.
He's still looking pretty good.
And then I'm gonna curb stomp him with my foot. God.
Ooh, natural.
No, try
one.
the hobby die.
Natural.
Maybe we'll get an 8. That'll hit, right? Oh wait, no, it won't. It'll be 1 short. Yeah, you're.
I could use inspiration now.
If you wanted to, you do have inspiration
Actually,
right?
the thing is, because it's a crit fail, but because I have the extra dice, well, I won't hurt myself by missing them here, would I?
Well, you rolled a.
A
Oh, that was a
six.
crit fail. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what happens. Are you using that inspiration?
I would use inspiration because I don't know, man.
You're not gonna use inspiration?
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Oh, you are. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll it. Okay, that'll hit. For 3 damage, as you follow this kick up, and you finally get him in a more vulnerable spot as you catch him right on his hips for 3 more damage.
That's the end of my turn.
Sal, Spider Sal.
I'm gonna jump down from the tree and bite him.
Yeah, tie him up, Sal.
Oh shit! I could have rolled to take no damage on his big ass thing, because I was holding up my shield.
I will be right back, guys. Keep it going though. I'll be
Okay.
quick.
You're good.
All right, so I'm gonna jump down off the tree and bite him.
You give him a bite. Spider Sal pooped out regular Sal.
All right. Go ahead and
Can I
make
get
your attack.
advantage because he wasn't paying attention to me, right?
I'm afraid he's still aware of your presence. You won't have advantage on this. That is a 15 to hit. Does Sal have any plus attack, Hoppy?
I've got bless.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll hit.
That's less.
So 10 piercing damage, and then I think there's there is poison damage, so it's 2d8 poison damage.
Target must make a Constitution saving throw. Let's see what happens here. He's been really good at those this entire time. He succeeds.
So he takes 1 damage. You said you rolled, you round down.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d8, and he's gonna take half of whatever you roll.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, yeah, and we round. Okay, so yeah, he takes 1 poison damage then. A little bit of poison, a little squeak in there.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, that brings us up to, I think, Hoppy. Hoppy, your allies are starting to surround the Oni. He's looking pretty trapped, and he's actually looking pretty wounded now as well. What do you do?
Hold on. Let me see how much movement this is. Hell yeah. I hop on in! Give Larry and Rain another! Both on the butt!
Yeah.
And... you get... Well, shit, where is it? Hold on. Has Bob a piece again?
Damn,
In
you
the
rolled a
same
one.
motion, I do my rabbit hop and yeet myself out again. Wait, did it go?
Yeah, you healed for 9, right?
Yes. You both healed for 9. And I go. Ah, shit, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Where am I? 15 feet? Yep, I go 15 feet this away.
All right. And a turn, Hoppy?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm done. I hold my shield up again.
Larian.
Feeling him trying to probe my mind and shaking it off, and Hoppy giving me some regenerative butt slaps.
Was that 9 heal, Hoppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move all the way around over to this side of our good old Oni pal, and I still have my weapons drawn, so I'm burning hot, being hurt and angry, and wanting to fight him, and also him having trying to probe my mind. My blazer's still crackling with lightning, and I'm gonna swing both my weapons at him. So short sword first.
So you're just to be clear, you're using your weapons and not using your claws.
Yeah, I still have my weapons out, so
Okay.
I'm wolf mode attacking with my weapons still.
Sure. You would get a +2 to that by default, and then whatever Hoppy has.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. This is the one that our Lord and Savior gifted us.
Praise be.
Yeah, whatever your god
Yeah,
is. I don't know.
praise be.
Ouch.
I don't.
That's so
well,
fucking good.
So that was the 2d4, and then how many do I get for being around my friends?
+2.
3. Oh, 2. Sorry.
So that's a 15 to hit.
Ooh, that's gonna barely miss again.
Okay.
Wait, but he's also bound.
He is bound. He cannot move, but he can still defend
Would-
himself.
Wouldn't he have gotten? Oh, never mind.
I asked last
That's
time.
All right. So then I'll go in with the dagger stab next. That hits. 24 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So there's this piercing damage, and then my crimson right damage. So 10 damage total on the dagger, and then the short sword coming in for a angry swing because that first one was sad. This one is also a little sad, but not as sad.
Got an 11 so far. That'll do it.
16 then. Okay, cool. And then damage, you piercing as I cut him, and the die was cocked on D&D Beyond, but it was a 4 lightning damage, so 8 more damage total.
He dead.
So the total was 18 for the whole round.
Okay, he's looking pretty wounded. As you come in, still blaze in hand in your hybrid form, slashing at this Oni repeatedly. It looks like you're making more wounds than you can keep up with the heal right now. He's looking pretty beat up, but he's still able to fight. End of turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yes.
Okay, that
Oops,
takes us
Ignore
back
that roll. I accidentally hit that.
to our Oni, which again regenerates more of his wounds. He also, after this amount of time, has been noticing that all of your swings seem to have some sort of radiant energy to them as they're swinging harder. It looks like they should be, as his eyes lock onto you, Hoppy.
Uh-oh.
You see him hold his hand out, and he casts sleep.
Oh!
Hold on, wait.
I'm waiting.
Bunnies can't sleep, dummy.
He cast something on me. Wait, where's my
Oh no!
spell?
Don't sanctuary sleep. Actually, I don't even know.
With an attack or a harmful spell, must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
So, you are not a target, technically, of the spell, because it's centered on a point and fans out from that spot. So, because this is not a spell attack, your sanctuary
That's bullshit.
would not
He
work
could have
on
just
it.
put all of us asleep.
But he fucking chose me.
In fact, it might affect Rain. Let me see.
Nah, I don't sleep.
Let's see.
That's-
No,
It's-
I'm not asleep.
Oh, it is 20 feet. Yeah. Thank you, Larian, actually.
Oh.
What the fuck?
and then-
Larry!
I dodged to sleep.
What
Because
do
I drink an energy
what do
drink.
I
roll?
meant to. I just meant that it'd be funny if he put us to sleep at the start of the battle and then just killed us all.
So, this all depends on how much this roll is, who falls asleep in what order. 19. Okay, so it starts with the lowest HP person. So, that would be
I think.
Larian's at
Lowest
15.
current or max?
Lowest current, which would be you, Larian. As you fall asleep.
How is he the lowest?
He has 3 less than you currently.
Wait, I don't even roll a
Oh,
save.
damn.
No. No, it's just straight up affects you, I believe. Let me make sure. Starting creature has less HP. Each creature affected by spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. Nope. You just pass the fuck out. Which is technically a good thing that it's you and not Hoppy, because he doesn't have enough energy to put Hoppy to sleep now.
I could use a good nap.
But you are unconscious again, but in a good way, as you pass out. Seeing that happen, he looks towards you, Larry, and almost like with a intense frustration, and stares back at you, Hoppy, as with his teeth gritted, as he again tries to rip out of these webs.
I mess up turned good because it made me go to sleep instead of me.
And he is still stuck and cannot move. That's the end of his turn. Rain.
So am I gonna eventually fall asleep?
No. Because of the 5d8 he rolled, only Larian got affected, and there wasn't enough to make Hoppy go to sleep, who was the next lowest HP, so the rest of it just fizzles out.
Okay. But I would have to go over.
I'm sitting in the background, starting to mutter
I wanted,
behind my shield.
Jamie. This might be a little bit of metagaming. So tell me if I can't do this. I'm not sure if that's the right term. So I can hit Larry to wake him up, right?
You can.
But I can hit him without doing any damage, like just enough. And then am I able to do my extra attack because it's still an attack towards him, or would I, if I do that, I have to actually do damage towards him?
I would say, because you're a monk, I mean, you should be able to control the amount of force you put on your hits pretty good. So I'll say you can use an action to knock Larian awake without doing any damage, but you wouldn't get to do an extra attack with that action on another target.
Got you.
I would also just point out that's what the spell says. It says that somebody can use an action to shake or sleep. This
Essentially, same thing.
That's what I was saying. If I could just use it, but I could technically do a attack action on him to wake him up, right? To do damage, right?
Yeah, if you want to hurt me.
Now, if you do, I'll tell you what, if you do want to take the attack action to hurt him, then you can use your extra attack to hit something else, but you will damage Larian if you try that. And
okay. I see that my colleague falls down, and I kind of scuffle over to him, and I take out my 2 hands on my quarterstaff, and I attack the Oni.
Okay, good. I was like, you don't have that much EP. You're doing so much damage. Don't beat me.
Go ahead and make your swing. I will hit.
2 hands, baby.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
And then I hit him again.
That'll also hit. For another 7.
I try to unarmed strike. My boy, how much health do you have, Larry? Out of
15.
character.
Enough
15.
to survive one of his hits, maybe.
Yeah, but then I can get you up again. All right, I'm gonna use my unarmed strike to kind of like just kick him. Get up, idiot!
You roll with advantage because he's on the ground unconscious.
And 2d4 anyway.
Okay, yeah, that'll
hit.
hit.
You hit with 17, yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you just
Kicked
fucking
the shit
curved
out
on
of
me.
him for 6 damage.
My adrenaline's pumping so hard from fighting this monster. But get up, and I accidentally put a little too much muscle into it.
I'm waking up, thinking that Oni just stabbed me in the stomach, and I look up and see Reno. Like, what the hell, Ray?
You fell asleep.
Oh shit! Did I?
Yeah. And then I put a little too much mustard on that kick. My bad.
Okay, the heat of the moment, I understand.
You could try my ale after this. My turn is done.
All right, Spider Sal.
I'm gonna bite him again.
How does that Oni taste?
Wow, yeah, it's gonna hit.
Good. 8
numbers.
piercing and 2d8.
All right, he's gonna make that save. Let's see if he
Yep.
resists the poison.
He does. So 4 points.
Takes 4 more damage. All right. You bite onto him. Another puncture wound from your teeth. You already got him once. The other one hasn't even sealed up yet.
That is the end of my turn.
Hoppy.
I start muttering behind my shield. And I cast Ray of Healing. And
Damn.
everyone gains 15 health.
Hold on just a
Except-
second.
For Will.
I accidentally killed myself.
This is a 3rd level spell, correct?
I am currently casting it at the 3rd level, and that takes my 3rd level up.
The Oni reaches his palm out towards you, Hoppy, as he sees you hold your shield out and raise your head into the air and chant this prayer
Oh, shit.
as he casts Counterspell.
What does that do?
It stops your spell from happening.
Oh, shit.
Or nothing.
Only if it's of the 4th level or higher.
Damn. At least it's a spell you can't use on us later. Because that Cone of Cold hurt. Think of it as saving us about 45 points of damage.
Alright. Wait, where's the... I'm sorry, I'm looking for my bonus action one. That one. Oh, yeah? Fuck you! And Larry, you gain 9 health.
Well, so that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, you're good. Larian,
Healer machine.
you feel some more of your wounds close up as you heal for 9 more damage. What do you say to cast that healing word, Hoppy?
I said, oh yeah, well fuck you.
Oh, that was the healing
That's
word?
what that was it.
Beautiful words seep into your wounds, Larian, and close them up.
I
I
hold
feel
my
good
shield
now.
back up.
I feel real good now.
End of turn, Hoppy.
Yeah.
All right, Larian.
I'll stand up again and I'll kind of do the slow rise up, staring at Will, cracking my neck. Tired of fighting you. And I'll go with both weapons again. Please no natural 1.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 8 piercing. 6 lightnings for 14.
Ooh.
He dead.
Just stand there stoically, swing my sword with one fierce swipe, and then go in for a quick stab with the dagger for 19 that to hit. I'm pretty sure that hits. 5 more piercing with 5 more lightning damage for that. I'll add this up all at the end. It's gonna be a lot.
I'm at it right now. You're good.
Okay. That's 11, 4, 17 to hit.
Oh,
That's good, right? 1 piercing damage with 1 last lightning explosion. 4 damage as my blade cuts through him 1 more time and leaves lightning across his wound.
That last hit was a 7 total?
Correct.
Okay. You slash into him just over and over, your dagger, your sword just cutting into him, and you're doing some massive damage to him. He falls to one knee after your last hit, panting. It looks like he's on death's door right now, but he is still...
He's got 1 HP,
Cautious.
the DM left.
Is that the end of your turn, Larian?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay,
I
that
gave
will
it to him good.
bring us to the Oni, who will recover just a little bit.
He's got 11 HP. Run.
he rises back to his feet, this time foregoing any magic, and raises his claws. It looks like he's going to turn to you, Larian, and swing for the first one. I don't know if that hits, though. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Okay.
Idiot.
The first one misses, and the second one, he turns to you, Rain, and slashes.
No!
Which
Did I still have
will...
my dodge from like 6 turns ago?
It will critical strike you for 37 slashing damage.
Rain goes flying off into the woods.
That first claw with his left hand, he swung towards you, Larian. And you thought for sure, Rain, the next one was going to follow up, almost like he senses a wounded prey. But at the last second, you see that claw coming right for you as he just slashes across your face and down your chest. It almost sends you reeling towards the ground. You barely maintain your footing from that hard blow. That's the end of his turn.
Are you alive, Rain?
Yeah.
Oh man, you were tanky as fuck.
Yeah, I'm a little bit OP.
Rain, you're up.
I'm pissed. And I was gonna, now that I got attacked pretty hard. Because my attacks before were just hoping to knock him out. And now that I see how real this situation is,
No.
I grab both my the quarterstaff of both my hands and I go after him again.
Okay.
I'm not holding anything back.
Let her rip. You get a +2 plus some hoppy die. She has blessed you and bonded you.
That misses.
That's in. 12, 13. Yep, that'll actually miss.
So angry, you miss.
That one will hit. And you're swinging two-handed, you said?
Yep.
Okay, for 7 bludgeoning damage.
And then I go to kick him again with my bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay. That's 11. 12, so not quite enough. Show me some hoppy die. That's enough. Your kick will connect. For 4 bludgeoning damage.
This is where we find out if he really had 1 HP or not.
How you want to do this, Rain?
Oh no! No! No!
You got me pretty bad, so my character is all about just. So in order to fit within my character and realizing how serious this situation is, and that was like the first time I was like, damage pretty bad, I go for the kill.
Okay, so
Oh no!
you
Glad it wasn't me that had to make that decision.
Oh.
bash him with your two-hand staff after missing pretty good, and you see his head turn halfway around as he falls to one knee again, slowly looks up towards you as you're already in the middle of the air, coming around with your right foot as you spin kick so hard on his head it turns halfway around, cracking to where he's facing behind himself as he falls to both of his knees and then onto the ground, dead. And
Can I
that
ask
is-
something?
Sure.
As I see Rain lining up the final blow, and I want to look intently at his face. Can I like get? I want to know what that kind of look on his face was as he saw Rain's foot coming at him to twist his neck and end him once and for all. Can I get any kind of read on his face?
It was very quick, and you almost didn't even see his eyes when he turned back to face Rain. But as soon as you saw his face, it was a look more of... It didn't look natural. It looked like something that's mind wasn't there currently. Almost like madness.
Thank you.
All right. We are out of combat.
I'll stand there still, looking down at
I
mangled body. I'll put my hand on Rain's shoulder too and give him a pat on the back.
My face is blank. I can't believe what I just did.
It's okay, Rain.
And I'm like kind of like shaking.
It's okay.
And then I fall into the ground, holding my chest because I'm in a lot of pain.
We'll let Rain have his moment. And I'm still just looking down at Oni in thought. At Oni and at Will in thought.
All of you are. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I will also now drop my transformation.
Okay, you revert back to regular Larian.
Wait, I want to try and do this myself. Find my tokens. I did it.
Hey, good work.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of old Wolfenrain. The mood is very solemn. Actually, right after this creature's death, it's almost like the land is reacting to it slightly. As a few small little bushes and flowers that were around, untrampled still, just wilt out of nowhere.
Wait, they wilt?
They wilt, as in they just die.
Aw, big sad.
And you know what? Actually, this is a good spot to take a break. We're going to go for like 10 minutes and be right back. See how the situation resolves. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
And we are back. So, yeah, all you guys are still standing right after this battle is finished. With the Oni on the ground, deceased. What would you like to do?
I'll put my weapons away and I'll just kneel down. Kind of, continue looking at Will. Kind of say it silent. Some silent thoughts. Who he was and, well, what he was, what he became, or who he became, and then died as. What? What did I roll?
I rolled.
Oh, why did it say I rolled?
Oh, maybe because I had you click. Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, I had you click. My bad.
Look over to Rain. You alright?
I didn't mean to. Ugh. And I'm just like looking at the ground and my hands are like shaking.
I'll just put my arm back on, back over his shoulders and kind of give him some consolation, shoulder rubs.
He attacked and my adrenaline took over and
I hop over and pat Rain on the leg and go, "You didn't do this. Onis
Yeah.
are insane."
I saw the look on his face in his final moments, and there was nothing left of Will that he was and what he wanted to try to be.
Like I said before, he's more likely to eat you than talk to you.
but he was our friend.
He was cursed. If anything, you should blame the hag who put the second curse on him.
Hoppy,
Made him good out of spite.
what's your current mood, you would say?
I'm kind of like, well, shit. Maybe I could have fixed that, but there goes that.
Would you argue you're feeling negative emotions right now?
A little bit, yeah.
Roll 1d8.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Crit.
As you think about maybe what you could have done differently, you look down a little bit, just uncomfortable with how this whole situation's played out, and you see a small golden acorn resting right next to your foot.
Oh, what's that? I pick it up.
Okay, you are now holding a golden acorn.
We should plant this. We should bury him and plant this.
Where do you want to bury him?
Well,
I have a shovel.
we should probably also take care of that, and I kind of point in that direction too. And see if they're okay, and I point over there. And also, you did the right thing. I say as I cast Prayer of Healing. Oh my god, that's so shitty. I fucking suck. And everybody gets 8 damage.
Second. Thank you, Hoppy. I don't really know how to bury an Oni.
You dig a hole, and I
There's
look at
big hole.
Sal.
Oh yeah, Sal.
You dig a big hole.
All right, I'm gonna remove spider form,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast
You're on the ground now, too.
wild shape to a dire wolf. Good at digging, like I'm digging for a bone.
Wait, should we do it here? Probably check on the others first.
I guess if the pixies don't mind, we could do it right here where he died. Put some life back to this ground. I'm not
Kind of
going
looking
near
at
the
this
pixies.
acorn again.
I'm still staring at the ground, sulking. So
What are you trying to discern with said acorn?
I don't know. It's just important, right?
You got a little quiet too. Maybe it's definitely something
It looks
rare.
important, right?
You've yet to see a golden anything really laying around. Maybe a couple of items, but vegetation like this, like a golden acorn, seems really weird and out of place.
Okay, I just kind of walk up to this tree. Hello? The
Oh, no,
pixies?
I'm near the pixies.
You call out, and one of the small pixies appears from behind a few of the leaves, and says, "Are they all gone?"
Yes. Everything is gone.
Whew, how scary! That big monster came here and just started trying to eat those goats. We tried to warn him, but he didn't care. He just killed all those things anyhow, which is good. They're gone, and I guess. And little pixie looks out of the distance and says, "Oh, and he's gone too. That's good too. Thank you."
Well, I do have a question. One, do you know what this is? And I hold up the little, golden acorn.
The pixie floats down to your hand and sort of looks it up close and goes, "Ooh, this looks very pretty. And she starts retching a bit and getting back, then flies back up to her tree and says, "Whatever that is, it's nasty. Ooh."
I'll hold on to that and I throw it in my bag. Oh, hi, Squirt. Don't eat that.
I won't eat that.
Yeah, all right. Secondly, do you mind if we, bury the Oni here?
No, that's fine. Normally when things die, weird things happen to them here, but nothing seems to be happening with any of these, so sure, if you want.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with those two. Yeah, I guess we'll bury those two. We'll take care of that. Right. Are y'all good now?
All of our problems seem to be gone now, so yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Have a good one. No questions asked. I'm busy. Right. We can bury him here. Found this cool acorn. It's in my backpack. Fairy didn't like it. We should also probably bury the other bodies. I don't understand why they're still here. And like I look down at Will and I just get real sad. Like, is anything happening to him?
His body is unchanged completely.
What normally happens when things die in this place?
Weird things, like, well, I was with a few and their bodies just kind of, like, disappeared. One turned into skeletons. I don't know how that happened.
Larian and Sal, make some history checks, or a history check each.
Yeah, our friends died.
You want me to make that a history check with the wolf stats or my stats?
Now use Sal brain, Sal stat for this. You still have your mind in the wolf, so we'll go off that.
Technically, still have a plus.
Okay. It was only a glimpse for maybe one of you because it was happening so fast, but both of you remembered upon Richard's death, he was crushed into the ground. There was no acid or anything like that, but his flesh and muscle and everything seemed to just dissolve off of his skin and body, leaving only bone after his death.
I want to do a medicine check. Like, is that a medicine check? Like,
Remember about suddenly alive
I
when
just don't understand.
When his body melted? I don't know if you were either, Larry.
Yeah,
We'll say
like,
maybe you
why
got a
he-
glimpse of it.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, either way, I know Sal's got a skull, so
Yeah.
that explains. That always answers the question of why I thought Sal went and flayed his friend's body.
Happy, what were you trying to do with medicine?
Can I figure out why? Like, is there any reason? Like, is it like the ground here? I mean, like, it's decayed around him.
Are you trying to figure out why the ground around him is decayed?
Yeah, why is that?
You wouldn't know this by default, I would argue. So, you know the Feywild is a realm that is heavily influenced by the emotions of all creatures within it. And right after killing this creature that you guys called friend and tried to help and tried to save, the mood was very somber and sad. And that sadness seemed to have affected the environment around you.
Oh.
And that can display
Well-
in many ways that you know of. It could be a frown on a tree. It could be a cloud in the sky that looks like someone crying. It could show up as many different ways.
While Sal's like digging away at that hole, can I also like start to look around for I guess like thicker loose branches, because I want to make like kind of a cross, but yeah, it's pretty much just gonna be a cross. I'm just gonna put a cross there.
Sure.
I want to put together a cross for his gravesite.
You start scouring the area for some sticks and whatnot to make a nice headstone for him. What's everybody else doing during this?
I am tending to Will's body. I'm gonna like try and turn his head around, like close his mouth, maybe clean his face up a little bit, close his eyes.
Okay. And Rain, you're sort of battling
Yeah,
with
just
yourself right
soaking.
now?
Yeah.
All right. Sal, you get a pretty good sized hole big enough for this creature going. Tell me where you're doing it at, though. Is it right where you're standing now?
That's actually a good question. I was kind of curious where everybody wanted it. I was kind of hoping they would tell me where to dig. Since I can't ask where to dig.
True.
Yeah. Shit. I didn't really think about that.
How about like right here?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Okay. You got a good sized hole
all
there, then.
collectively told Sal to go over there.
Larian, you find some proper sticks to use thick enough to set up as kind of like a headstone.
Particularly like, I just want one of them to be thick enough. I want to like chisel into some engraving.
Sure.
Word, you know. So. And I'll just be putting that together, getting it ready for when Sal's finished digging his hole.
He's got the hole finished by now, I'd say.
Okay.
All right, I hop out.
All right. So now, how do we get this giant thing into that hole?
We all do it together.
I walk over.
Can we all collectively pull him?
Yeah. You don't have to make a check for that. I mean, there's all you guys pulling them. That's no problem.
Yeah, all right. Let's be gentle. This was our friend. There you go. Here, I'm up here too. Well, we should say some words.
Woof.
I agree. He was a good friend. Except when he tried to kill us. Well said, Sal.
Woof.
Oh, that's a beautiful sentiment. Oh, tears to my eyes. I miss him too. Oh, but the fact that he ate babies. Bit much. You know, maybe if we found him when he was younger. Oh, remember that one time where we, laughed at the tree? Good times, right? And I go up and I, pat Rain on the side. Right?
Yeah.
Cheer up, buddy. We saved a lot of lives. Also, to be fair, he was a raving murderer too. So we probably avenged a lot of people. And with that, Hoppy, having dealt with this kind of situation before, is just like, and then starts to bury. Anybody else? I throw like a little pile of dirt on him, and that's it. And I wait for anybody else to say stuff.
I don't say anything, but I also throw the pile of dirt in after you do.
Rain?
I'll throw the dirt in. I won't
Wolf?
say anything.
Yeah, I'll turn around and start unburying the hole. Just like kicking all the dirt between my legs.
All right. You
I'll
start.
help like smooth it out too. You know, as he's a dog kicking it around, I'll like patch. I'll just support with some patch job.
You guys spend the next 10 minutes getting this dirt in and just patting it down nice and firm into the ground until there is now a buried body in this spot.
And once that's all finished up and the dirt mound's done, I'll gather the sticks and stuff I got together, and it's gonna be like a teepee kind of headstone type of thing. But on top of it, there's gonna be one. I'm gonna use some rope to tie everything together, and there's gonna be one stick across the top that has like chiseled into it. Here lies the will of the realm. Died protecting the
Will of
children.
Feywild.
No, I'm calling him the will of the realm. Because he's more than just the Feywild. Also, people didn't like the will of the Feywild. I don't want anybody to desecrate it, so I'm calling him the will of the realm.
You chisel that in proper.
It's not much, but it's something.
We should probably bury those three too. Again, why are they not going away?
Can we just say we would have thrown them into the hole too? Or are we gonna make separate holes for these guys?
Make them three. Bury them like.
Yeah, so I'll go make another hole.
Yeah, I'll
Some
say
holes.
if y'all want to speed through that, I'll say you
Yeah.
quickly make a little mass grave for these guys.
Speed run.
Just
80%.
lob them in. Yeah, that takes you
They
about
don't
20
get
minutes maybe.
They don't get sticks and stones as a head marker.
What time is it here? Okay, there we go.
I pull squirt back out. All right. Well, perhaps we should keep going.
Time is
Yeah.
it?
If that's what you want, we should. He's a nice kid. Shame, really. It is about 2 in the afternoon right now.
Yeah, it is a real. But we do need to keep moving.
And I reluctantly back and then move on. Happy with the decision that we full circle. Fine with it.
Are all of you heading out now?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, after burying Will and those redcaps, proceed to leave and proceed onward towards your goal, which I believe you guys are still trying to head to Yawn, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. And that brings us back to the overworld. So, with Squirt
Music.
in your hands, he continues to guide you to the spot where he knows is the approach towards Yawn, and you all press onward.
No, Rain, it's okay. The madness in his face at the end, he was unable to fight a part of him that we accidentally, that the hags cursed away from him. That was always his nature, and as hard as it was for what good his time as Will did for him, he was able to do some good.
Yeah. And I kind of just look away.
At least he got the chance. Most Oni don't even get that chance. They just see babies. I can't stress enough. The eating babies.
Yeah, if I think that time as the will of the Feywild taught him that that's not what he wanted to end up like. He didn't want to go down that path.
Squirt speaks up when you get near this fog wall. Hoppy says, hold up, this is the spot. We go in here, there will be a path. I can't stress enough. Do not fall off the path. And once we go in, it's one way. Don't turn around either. But when you're ready, I guess walk forward.
All right. And I super pay attention to his rules and stuff and follow where he tells me exactly.
Okay, Hoppy, you step into the fog. All the rest of you doing the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. You all walk into this wall of fog, knowing in the past that every time you've walked into a wall, you end up just popping back out some other side in the same spot, somehow turned around. But this time's a little bit different. This time as you walk to the fog, everything stays incredibly foggy, incredibly bright as you walk down what now seems to be a stony path with no railings or anything like that, but just surrounded by these rocks and debris and whatnot, seeing nothing in any direction you look but forward. More and more path. Squirt speaks up again and says, it's about a 2-hour hike on this. No breaks. We keep going. Too dangerous otherwise.
Got it.
All right, then.
And continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are about to be walking for straight 2 hours. You've traveled about a little over an hour so far just to get to this spot. Are you guys doing anything while traversing this path?
Keeping an eye out and listening.
Yeah. Just trying to pay attention to the path. Trying to make sure I'm not going too far ahead of everybody.
All of you make perception checks.
And actually, like, if we're like walking in a line, how hard is it to see each other?
Not hard at all. You can see through the fog about maybe 15 feet ahead, but that's it. It's just whiteness all around. What numbers we got here? Okay. Larian, you just see white fog all around you. Sal, same as well, actually. Rain and Hoppy, it's a little unnerving passing through this path right now, because as you're glancing around, occasionally you look left and right, and you're almost positive you see some quick shadowy figure just, or maybe multiple, just appear and disappear in the fog's edge in the distance. You can't even make out what sort of shape it is or how big it is, but it's almost like a distortion in the fog itself. It makes you feel uncomfortable, but not necessarily on edge.
Squirt, are we okay?
As long as we keep walking, no breaks, no turning around, we're fine.
What? Did you guys see that?
Keep
Or
going.
they pan off to the edge?
Don't stop.
Squirt said stick to the path.
We're still walking.
Keep walking. Don't mess with this.
Squirt, are there creatures that live in fog?
Deep enough. Maybe creatures, maybe remnants of others. I'm not sure. Nasty things will take your soul if allowed.
They won't harm us on the path?
They shouldn't, long as we maintain pace.
Got it.
What was this like before the fog was here? Before the realms were split?
This is almost another reality slapped on to the Feywilds. This piece we're walking through, never here before. New.
Oh, so this isn't even technically the Feywild.
Right. That is right.
Square, how do you know how to travel through this?
This is a good question. Previous owner, maybe. Don't remember before Will of the Feywild. But knowledge has been with me since I can remember.
All right, let's keep up pace then.
All right, you guys are just going to keep on moving forward through the fog then, unless someone says otherwise. Anyone else got anything?
Who wants to stop and camp?
Not here.
Not it.
I was gonna suggest it before we walk through the fog, but it's still kind of early and just some fog, right? What could go wrong if we stick to the path?
Just stick to the path. Keep up the pace.
I throw a dog treat out and see if Sal runs towards it.
Well,
I'm
I
kidding,
guess that
it's not-
depends on how long we've been traveling by now.
I think you said over an hour.
Yeah, it's been. I'll say it's been about an hour now of just traveling on this path alone.
I'm not a wolf anymore, so I just look at it and I
that
say,
wasn't canon. That wasn't canon.
All right, Squirt will continue leading you through the fog for another hour until finally it starts to break a bit. And the atmosphere feels a lot more, we'll say, dim and gloomy. You start approaching this cliffside. It's still enshrouded in fog, but it looks like you're about to have to do a little bit of hiking up a few pathways. I think I have a little blurb I can read y'all here. Hold up. Let's see, where is it? Oh, I just had it. I lost it. I'm sorry. The land itself looks a lot more dark, almost like sun doesn't really touch this place. You can hear the sound of eruptions of thunder in the background, perhaps bad weather or something more. Oh, here it is. You stand on a path that winds between rocky crags on a mountainside. The sky is dark and full of roiling thunderclouds. You are greeted by howling wind. And let me show you where you guys are at now, because you're on another map.
Yay!
Squirt proceeds just to lead you up this mountainside. Go ahead, Larian. What were you going to say?
No, it just whenever the map switches, it's super zoomed out.
Oh,
Oh shit.
got you right
Oh,
there.
it's Yon Y-O-N. Oh man, I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
That's why I've been pronouncing it wrong. We're pronouncing it John.
Pronouncing it Yon like I'm tired.
Right about here, you finally exit the fog and fully, and can see exactly what's awaiting you. And what it looks like is a land of gloom and doom. The skies are dark. It looks like it could rain any moment. For just a brief second, lightning flashes across the sky, and for a split second, you can see what looks to be some mountaintops with a distant pinnacle of rock that has a castle carved out of it. And let me go ahead and show you guys that area. You can see this up here. Right over here. Can you guys see anything there currently?
I saw you paint.
Yeah,
that's all I saw.
Okay.
Hey, that's far.
But that's the area you saw that carved out rocky castle looking place.
And down below, it just looks like sadness. This place looks so sad.
Squirt.
Like,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I may have, let me see if I got another graphic I can show you, actually, because they include some of these on here. Let's see. Yawn. Nope, ain't showing you that. So, nope, all you get is that description so far. So,
Wait,
Wait, but I
shows
really want to
what?
see that.
okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you just a little tiny bit, okay? Hold on.
Oh shit, I was.
Yeah, in the flash, you saw something like that in the distance, okay? That's what you saw in the distance.
Looks like
Oh,
an arena,
shit.
baby.
Squirt
Give me that
then
lighting in the picture.
speaks up and says, all right, Yawn, here we are, and, don't know where to go in this place at all. All I know is how to get here.
Who was the person we were trying to run into to get us over back? The other realm?
Hold on.
Holding.
Well,
I'm thinking back into my notes.
Oh yeah, me too.
A dandelion.
yes.
All right.
What was that? Yeah,
Amador.
what was that dandelion's name?
Amador.
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 Far winter. Wait. Far winter. So that must have been the Palace of Heart's Desire that we saw.
What am I?
In the lightning flash in the distance over yon. Yonder.
How do you spell the dandelion's name?
You say, did anyone say the name?
Amador.
Yeah, we said
Amador, you did. Amidor.
Amador.
So where would we find this Amador? Doesn't look like many places for a dandelion to grow here. Squirt, you only knew how to get here, right? You're done. You got nothing to help us.
Well, I
over
guess
here?
I'm sticking with you guys for now, but no, I don't know where to go, but you need some oiling, I can do it.
Thanks for now. Well, is there anything else you can tell us? Any other information you might have?
I know this realm is run by, I think her name was Endelin.
Yeah, that's the one. All right, let's this is a mountain, right? Can we keep going up it?
Yep, you're on the side of a cliff right now with ramps, sort of like snaking their way up the side.
So let's see if we can keep making our way up towards the top and get a better view of what's going on here. You can move us.
Yeah, you guys are in
Nah,
control right
I'll
now.
let you do it.
I ain't moving you. It's all y'all now. It's like exploration mode. But when you get towards the top of the cliff, something does happen. So you're following this winding path up this cliffside until eventually you see two figures standing on an outcrop of rock outlined against the stormy sky. One is a slender female elf wearing a crescent moon mask. The other is a 3-foot-tall dandelion with a small rapier strapped to its stem. A honeybee the size of an orange buzzes around the dandelion's bright yellow head. The elf is the first to notice you, and as she points in your direction, the dandelion draws its rapier and assumes a defensive pose. The honeybee buzzes more loudly as it flies circles around them.
Put my hands up, hold.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We're not here to fight.
I
It's
guess I hold.
Amador?
You see the dandelion's large head sort of like tilt a bit and then gaze towards you. And just so y'all could see what these figures look like, let me give you some graphics. This is the elf you see, but only the one with the crescent moon. Ignore the sun one, please. And this is the dandelion.
Yeah, he's not badass.
What's that liquid dripping off of him? Is that from his own blood or someone else's?
It's from another plant he just cut in half, it looks like.
Well, dandelions are weeds.
Favorite flower.
Of
in real life.
One of the characters seemed to call out to you with a bit of an odd accent for this place, as it says, "If you befriend, then slowly approach. Slowly. And no hands on them weapons."
Fair enough.
Guess
Okay.
I'll slowly approach with my hands up.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Yeah, my quarterstaff's tied to the back of me or some shit. This is slow.
You're slowly approaching faster than us, David.
All of you start doing
we can
360s and running
LPAS.
circles while approaching. Disarming as
Hey,
possible.
I'm pausing after every step. You got.
You guys can just move your token. You don't have to roleplay the token motion slow. You can just say you slowly approach.
I do
So-
backflips.
You guys are
and
I'm
just-
here.
Slowly approaching as you dance methodically through the snow.
So, who has the passive perception of 15 or higher again? Is it just one of y'all?
Me.
Alchemist.
It's me.
All right,
Yeah,
Hoppy.
17.
You were the only one who notices, though, but you notice that in the occasional lightning strikes that happen where there's any light whatsoever, there's always a dim glow here. You notice that this elf seems to have no shadow.
Ooh, that's spooky.
The dandelion, then still holding his rapier, now at his side, though, says, "You don't look like any I've seen around these parts before. Who are you? What do you want?"
Oh, we're new here.
Yeah, it's a long story, but we did just come through to Yon. From the hither. Fuck, which was hither?
Lamorna sent us.
You come
He
from
said, look for you.
Morna. Is that a... What was that? Is that a unicorn?
Yeah.
And it knows of me? My reputation precedes itself. Look at that! And he looks over to the elf and just takes one of his leaves and bops her on the arm. To which she doesn't respond. She actually looks a little worried. Dandelion then says, well, if a unicorn sent you to me, I'm guessing you need something.
A ride.
Well, little lady, I'm not carrying you anywhere, so you got to get your ride elsewhere.
Yeah, said you'd be able to help guide us to the palace.
Oh, you want to go to the palace, eh? The Palace of Heart's Desire?
That's the one.
Well, perhaps I could take you to said palace, but I'm afraid I have other business to attend to at the time being. Actually, and then he starts sizing all of you up and says, "You look fairly the fighting type. Maybe you could help me out. Let's say favor for a favor. You help me, and I'll help you to your palace."
Oh, that sounds fair. What's
I
the
just look
favor?
at Hoppy.
Wait, what's that?
I just look at Hoppy like she's like just willingly like accepting this deal after bitching at me for accepting a deal.
I thought I thought
Unicorn told
Wait,
us
Adam-
to talk to this guy. I trust the fucking unicorn's judgment.
And I just look at you. I look at you judgingly.
I have a -2 in intelligence, okay? I'm wise as hell. I can tell you some shit, but
But you're not smart.
I thought this guy was gonna help us get back to Hither out of character,
yeah, I believe it was back to.
not the palace. Or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
Maybe.
we
Yeah, I
don't
think
have to-
he was supposed to get you back to Hither.
You know, I definitely have a note that says he was supposed to help us get to the palace. He also did just confirm that he could do that. I don't know who was supposed to help us get back to Hither. There was some sort of balloon or something. I don't know.
I believe
No.
it's him and his balloon.
So maybe he
We
also.
came here to go to Hither because we have to go return that stuff to Balorna.
Yeah, we need to get to Hither.
Yeah, but we also need to go to the palace first, though.
Yeah, but y'all are so worried about
What to
curses.
do? What to do?
Can you also get us to Hither?
Hither? Yeah, I suppose I could. It's fairly easy. Why? You need to go there too?
I think we need to go there first before the palace.
Well, all right. Sounds like you got a busy schedule ahead of you. Heading to Hither, then the palace. What is all this? What are you doing?
Packages.
Busy.
All right. Well, that doesn't sound too urgent. Just busy. So I suppose I should tell you what I need then in return. Do you speak for them, little Heron Gun?
Yes. I look very confident in myself.
The
Of
leader.
the group, she is the only one that is technically from this realm.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then. And he walks up holding out one of his leaves and says, my name is Amador the Dandelion. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
And I grab his leaf. And I kind of look back at the girl behind him. Can I quick vibe check these two? Like, do they seem like they're on the up and up for the most part right now?
Yeah, for anyone who's trying to read these two characters, you can make an insight check right now if you want.
Oh, shit. Alright. Let's see. Where's my insight? Oh, where's insight? Oh, there it is.
All right, just Hoppy and Rain. So,
It's a flower I trust.
Rain, you can't really get any information from either of these two just looking at them. You can see that the elf just has a frown on her face, but you can't dictate if that's just a normal face or if she's disappointed about something or what. Hoppy, you can see that the elf in the background is clearly worried. And the dandelion in front of you, I mean, it has no face, so you can't really tell what it's feeling. But based off its personality, you can see that this is a pretty boisterous and confident character. You don't sense any side motive at the moment or anything like that.
I clear my throat and I, do an illustrious bow. Very, very low to where, my ears flop forward and both hit the ground, and I go, I am the illustrious Hoppingway of Hoppington.
Well, the dandelion lowers his head, looking at you for a moment, just looking you up and down, says, "He act like he's some sort of royalty. It's just seeking a handshake, but all right."
Just Hoppy.
All right, just Hoppy.
And I, immediately take his hand and, shake it really vigorously.
It's good to meet you, and the rest of you.
Larian.
I'm looking around because I'm confused whether or not we're supposed to be using fake names or real names. But I see Larry, or hear Larry use his real name, so I'm Rain D. Ross, 69th child of the Ross family.
Amador pauses on you for a moment, Rain, before looking towards Sal and says, "Did you say your name was Ross?"
Rain D. Ross, yes.
Huh. That's a bit strange. You got any ancient relatives that experimented in the Feywilds?
The Ross family is huge and vast. There could have been someone along the line he came to the Fey realms. I wouldn't doubt it, but fortunately, most of them are dead now.
Oh,
Fortunately.
No, I said unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, there's, maybe we pop by that weird seat on the mountaintop that's got that name carved in it at some point, huh? If you're a member of Blood, maybe that has something to do with you. Who would have thought one of you would show up? Huh.
Well,
He looks at... All right, well, go ahead.
I'm adopted, but I'm still part of the family.
Yeah, names mean a lot around here, lad. Blood be damned.
Thou has a genuine, another Ross member, memorabilia?
Amador looks over to you, Sal.
Heirloom.
Yeah, heirloom. I was like, what do I
Souvenir.
call it? I don't want to just say he's got a skull.
I
Souvenir.
just slowly turn back at Larian and go, "What?
What?
What are you talking about? Oh, that's
And I
gross.
just start like shivering, realizing that he might be carrying a potential cousin of mine's skull around. I keep trying to forget about it.
That's gross.
Richard, I knew would have wanted that. For all 36 hours that I knew him.
Amador looks over to you, Sal, and says, and who are you two?
I'll walk up to him and... You said he was looking for a handshake, right?
His arms are at his side right now, and his rapier sheathed, but as you walk up, he'll hold out one of his leaves.
I'll reach out my hand and I'll take everybody else's lead and introduce myself as Sal. Use my real name.
Well, good to meet you, Sal. So we have, let's see, Hoppy of Hoppington?
Hoppy.
Or something. Hoppy. All right, just Hoppy. Larian, Rain D. Ross, and just Sal, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, good to make everyone's acquaintance. As I said, I am Amador the Dandelion. This here behind me is the lovely Pollinella. And he motions towards this large bee that's hanging out with him. It looks like
Pollen,
looks like a large bee.
Pollinella.
Nice to
Large
meet
bee.
you.
And
They give like a little bow to the bee.
And the bee actually kind of ducks a bit when you do that, kind of almost in a bowing motion as well, like it understood you.
Aw.
And then Amador motions behind him and says, and this here was the lass I was about to try to help as well. Her name's Gleam. Twitch Gleam will just give a slow nod to you all.
Hello.
Gleam, like Gleem.
Gleam.
Oh.
The name of the map we're on, Amador and Gleam.
Oh,
That's right.
Good call.
All right, so
Spoilers.
I suppose let me tell you what my goals are that I need done before we make a deal here and I take you all around this place. So, after hearing, let me tell you about me first. So, I am on the run right now from a bit of a dangerous creature.
I just look around at the lightning strike that just happened.
He sees you like suddenly look around and goes, oh, don't mind that. It's going to happen constantly. In fact, I'm surprised it's not downpoured right now. It'll probably start raining any moment, so hope you brought a way to
Oh.
keep dry.
Wonderful.
But as I was saying, I'm on the run now a bit after freeing Pollinella, who is a queen bee, mind you, from a cyclops beekeeper. So there's that. And we crossed paths with Gleam here, and she told us her sorry tale, and well, I resolved as the hero I am to help her out. So Gleam, he turns around and motions to Gleam. Are you good if hey, they're going to help, I should share with them, right? And Twitch Gleam hesitates for a moment, then just quickly nods and says, all right. So, do you folks know the name Endlin Moongrave?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
we know about the hags and the Coven of Sisters.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, in that case, you know that they're rotten to the core. Nasty beasts. Moongrave specifically snipped off Gleam's shadow using a pair of magic scissors. Weird as that is. And also imprisoned her twin sister, Glister. Now, fortunately, those hags still abide by a few of the rules that Zybilna had put in place, particularly the rule of hospitality. So, Glister's still unharmed. For now, as far as we know. But Gleam says she can sense her sister's distress, like they have a connection or something like that. I think they were an acrobatic duo back at the, was it what you call it, the carnival?
Yeah.
And then Gleam speaks
Witchlight.
up and says, the Witchlight Carnival.
Hey,
Recognize
we
them?
were part of the Witchlight Carnival?
And after hearing that, Rain, you do recognize this woman as one of the best acrobatics they had at the big top.
Wait, I know you're Gleam. The Gleam.
Gleam tilts her head a little bit while looking at you, and then says, "Wait, were you that one that sold the water? Weren't you?"
Yeah, it's Rain. I was the water guy. You know, I sold the water.
It's some black water H2O.
Oh, that is. What are the odds that you'd be here of all places? Why are you here?
We were cleaning up at the most recent carnival, and I saw this mysterious carriage in the woods. I went up to them to see if they needed help. It was like a guest or something, and I opened up the door because no one answered, and I just fell through and woke up here, and I was a hag's dinner, or about to be a hag's dinner.
You see, that's very unfortunate to hear. That's almost about the same bad luck that we've had, but at least I'm here, now with the help of this friendly dandelion. And he looks down at Amador, who says, "I am pretty friendly. I'm going to help you. And look at this. These folks are friendly too. All of us are going to help now. So your poor sister's not going to be locked up any longer while we're here." To which Gleam will say, back to you, Rain, "I might know a way to get back to the carnival, but I have to rescue my sister first. If you want to escape too, you could maybe come with us."
My eyes kind of light up, and I'm like, back to the carnival. There's other people here that are from the carnival too. Maybe they would want to come with us as well.
With the method I know, unless they were here with us at the moment it was time, only who was there could go.
Well, the plan is to restore Zabelna and fix all the realms being split, so after that, it shouldn't be a problem for people to leave regardless, right?
Hearing that, Amador's little dandelion head actually shoots up and says, Wait, you're here to save Zabelna from all of this and fix the Feywilds. All of you, that's what you're trying to do."
Well, I don't know about fixing, but getting rid of the mist would be just fantastic.
Look at that! I ran across some true blue heroes. And he'll take his leaf hand and punch Sal in the elbow.
Yeah, I kind of clutched my fist. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna try to stick it to these hags.
I'll punch Sal in the other arm. Yeah, Sal, you're a real blue hero. Real green hero.
Now I have 2 dead arms.
He's just like, oh.
I look back at Gleam and I'd be like, I'd love to go back, but I think I'm bound with these guys until we finish our job here. However, though, if you do manage to go back, could you pass a word to a friend of ours?
Absolutely.
Do you remember Durla, the displacer beast?
I do.
We ran into his son. His son is safe. Star.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. He's okay. You found him.
Yes. His location's a little bit of a secret now in order to keep their protection from the hags. But if you were to make it back with your sister, please tell Durla that Star is safe and will be returning eventually.
Absolutely. If we make it out of here, but I'm not leaving without my sister.
Got it.
We're gonna have to save another person from a hag, aren't we?
Sounds like it.
Amador steps up and pronounces, "You're damn right you're gonna have to save someone else from a hag. Because this one thinks that her sister is the key to her death. That's why she's keeping her locked away to begin with."
Well,
That's not right.
probably even more important that we go get her then.
I mean,
How should they?
get her regardless.
Why does she think
More
she's the key
important.
to her death?
Well, you see, Endelyn believes that her own demise will occur during an eclipse. Because there's no moon in the sky over yon, she assumes the eclipse will be a symbolic display rather than a literal one. And since Selenion twins. I said that wrong. Selenion twins are the living embodiment of moon and sun, and he motions to the mask on Gleam's face and says, the hag decided to separate the elf sisters, releasing one while keeping the other as her guest. And by keeping them apart, perhaps forestalling her doom.
Sounds like we need to go get a party. We need more information about Inland.
Well, you could always
dislikes, tempers.
You could always maybe go ask her. Have you dealt with hags before?
And I
Pull
look
up
at
a-
Rain for a minute. Yes. And
I
I
look
look
over.
at
Oh. Yep.
we've dealt with two. I don't think either went well for me.
Oh,
Well, let's see. Me and Sal have dealt with hags now on, well, 2 different hags. Technically 3 occasions. One of them didn't go great, but we fixed it, and it went really well.
Did it? Did it?
We got you back. We got you back, so yes.
Fair enough.
What happened to Will was not part of our plan.
Oh, he was insane.
But anyway, yes, we have experience with hags.
I
We counted them both so far.
before we like to start discussing these plans, I just want to remind, how much time do we have left to get back to Heather?
We have 2 days and some change.
Okay, we can make it work. I look over at Dandelion and Amador, and I'm like, how long would it take to get a Hither from here, though? Because we're a little bit of on a time crush, and we'll have to make sure we get everything done before we go.
From here, it'd be... and you see him look behind himself, almost like he's looking into the distance a bit, and then looks towards the sky. Let's see, it'd take about 1, 2, 3... about 4 hours, maybe?
Oh, plenty of time.
It's pretty doable.
Let's go rescue this sister.
Yeah. Good hobby.
I'm just like, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little spent.
And as Hoppy says that, I realize I still have like
That's a
a-
accident.
a bleedy, wounded chest, and I'm like, and then just the pain hits me again. I'm like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
could use a rest.
I point to Larry and Rain. You both are covered in blood and wounds.
I have more than half my HP. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's
That's-
HP?
It's dried blood.
That's not my blood. It's Rain's. Because he was right next to me when he got splattered. Yeah, we'll rest before we do anything, but not here. Isn't it? It's still like 6 p.m. something like that.
Is there a good spot where we could rest?
That's correct. Larian.
We just came from a very hard fight.
I don't know. This spot's as good as any, I suppose.
Sounds good, and I immediately just sit down where I'm at.
If you're looking for more hospitality type of cabin, Gleam may know a couple places. Which
Well,
Gleam's?
Gleam, is there a town or
We're looking over a
maybe
green.
in this sort of area? We did.
They're sort of. They're not really towns necessarily. There's I know that the nearby mountains are home to clans of Korrids, stout fey creatures whose hair has the strength of iron. They tend to gather and dance at Lockberry Henge, which I'm sure Sir Amador could guide us to.
Are they friendly?
I'm not sure. I just know of them. They might be useful to us. We may even be able to make an alliance against Endelin with them. they also may work for Endelin, so I'm not sure.
That's not comforting.
Yeah, I think we should just rest here.
Oh, at least our pack is mostly
How
protected.
about we sit down for maybe a half hour or so and think about it and discuss our plan?
How long is a short rest?
Short rest is at least an hour.
Short rest and then
Yeah,
travel.
short rest. And then potentially doing next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Still a little early to go full sleep.
Well,
You can always
you want
just,
help like we had before?
you can
I
always sit
need a
around. if you
nap.
want.
You could always carry me while I nap.
Gleam speaks up again while you're discussing your rest and says, I do know a few more things I learned while I was a guest at Endelin's palace, if you're interested.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
All right. I know of there's an elf prince named Alagarthus that made a bargain with Endelin, and he's also trapped here in Yon now. He's at the Fey Beacons, searching for a way home. And then she looks towards you, Rain, and says, those same Fey Beacons, I believe, could be our same ticket to go back to the carnival. And she then follows up and says, I also heard about a bugbear named Hurley, another person who made a bargain with Endelin and is, of course, not happy with how it played out. He's forced to play in her morbid theater.
Did you say Burley?
No, Hurley. In fact, she looks towards Rain again. You may remember him as well. He used to work directly for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light with his brother.
Yeah. The
Why do
twins.
so many people
Oh.
come from the carnival? What's wrong with your carnival? It's evil. I'm convinced. You just kidnap people and bring them here.
Well, I
It's not
think
carnival, but
Are you
already-
sure? Because they're both from the carnival.
Laren and Sal, you know exactly why people end up here. But if you don't remember, I'll let you make a history check.
I remember how, but I don't remember why. I do want to make a history check, and because it has to do with Faye, right? I get an advantage.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sal, do you want to try it too?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. I don't know what you rolled yet. Oh, okay, that's good enough. So, both of you recall running into a few subordinates of a few of these hags, particularly one with a pig mask that you saw back at the carnival originally. And you can deduce that these figures had to be luring or leading people into this realm somehow, as a discussion with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, I believe they revealed to you guys that they sort of looked the other way to keep the carnival as it is.
Yeah. I don't remember if they told us exactly why they had that arrangement, but yeah, that's what I remember. I'll just reiterate that out loud. for
Evil.
Hobby.
Why would they allow that?
That part I'm not sure about. Um, if I had to guess, probably some sort of deal that they got stuck into, just the way any other hag deal seems to work around these parts.
they are not evil as they're at Happy. They work hard to take care of the workers the best as they're in their family.
Yeah, I will say Mr. Witch and Mr. Light did actually seem like they were good people who got a bad deal.
They took me in when I was just a mere kid washing up on shore.
Yeah, but there are children here. There's so many.
I believe they had also acquired the carnival like that, so they didn't really start it like that. They just kind of have to work around it for the most part. But if we fix it here, well, then those weird creatures probably won't keep hanging out at the carnival and taking people.
Yeah, sure. I don't really care about your carnival, but if we fix it, that's
Oh.
great.
Well, you seem concerned about the people who were getting kidnapped.
No, the carnival seems evil. It kind of seems like, to me,
The carnival's amazing.
I think the
stealing
carnival was
people.
just cursed by the hags.
Oh, that's fair.
I did run into one of those creatures in Scabitha's hut, so,
Which one?
big mask.
No. You beat her up?
No, we were looking for you.
Were you?
Yeah,
That was
no,
that was the first time we were there.
was
Sorry.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking for,
Children.
the painting.
You're looking for
And
the painting.
children. And children. Anyway. Carnival's not inherently.
All right. Still say they should have shut it down. Like a bad theme park.
Oh, you'll take you there, Hoppy. It's one of the greatest places on earth.
Do they have carrots?
They have all kinds of food.
Have we technically started our short rest? Did we decide that?
I was waiting to see if that's what y'all were trying to do. Are y'all wanting to rest
I
here?
guess. Yeah, let's just do a short rest, and then I'm thinking we can decide during the week whether or not we want to fully rest here or go to the other campsites.
All right. In that case, I'll say, yeah, you guys go ahead and start a short rest debating on how to move forward. And Amador will say, all right, if we're going to wait here a bit, you guys can catch your breath from whatever, and he looks over at a few of your wounds, thing you've been caught up in, then we'll discuss the conditions of our arraignment whenever you're ready. And
Oh, just saving the realm and all that.
that's where we'll go ahead and call it for the evening.
Yay, we won a battle. Woo.
We did it.
We kicked
No one
ass during the
died
battle.
this time on our team.
Yeah, that could have went way bad, buddy.
That really could have gone bad.
Thank God Sal got the stud off, or the
I know.
arrow was knocked
Hilarious.
down.
Yeah,
Very
restrain.
strain.
Larry just gets his ass whooped.
I hurt myself.
Stop
I
hurting
lit-
yourself.
I literally had 30 HP and he hits me and he hits for 31 with a cone of cold. So yeah.
Yeah, I was really worried about that cone of cold because I think that max damage could have hit for like 64.
Jeez, it's instant
Holy
death.
Good lord.
balls.
Yeah, depending on, for some of y'all, that would have been instant death right then and there. So, good work surviving and fighting, guys, and y'all came out on top.
Actually, that at the HP I had at that time, it would have killed me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now them blessings.
Yeah, the blessings. The
Well,
blessings are really what saved us.
no, your blessings are really what saved
They-
us.
They made a couple of hits hit.
That was pretty good, Hoppy. Just keep an eye on more intelligent enemies you may come across.
Blessings upon you.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all
you
got
drew
any
his aggro.
final notes before we bounce tonight? Anything you want to say?
Um.
Oh, I put a
I'm
beat on the
sad.
house.
Bouncing starts with a
very
beat.
nice.
So
Oh.
we'll see how that works out.
Sal's almost not unemployed anymore.
Oh, good
That's
on you,
true.
Sal.
This will be the last game I'm unemployed.
Oh no,
True.
we're getting old Sal back.
Yeah, we're getting like old salaries
Sal's
that
just
works
suited
at
higher
9 to
Sal.
5. Disgusting.
All right,
Just
I guess
suited higher with the tooth earpiece and making appointments.
come in
Yeah.
business suit, Sal. You better have a business suit on next time we play, Sal. Tie and everything.
But
okay?
that's not happening.
All right, that's fine. All right, it's okay. You don't have to. Everybody, thanks for watching The Wild Beyond the Witchlight and being here with us. We do this every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to 11 on twitch.tv/Cloak and Stagger Live. I also upload these to YouTube. You just search Cloak and Stagger on YouTube. You will find us and see everything that these characters have been through. They have come a long way and grown quite a bit throughout these adventures. A few of them having to start new personalities and whatnot due to events that occur and whatnot. If you're curious about that, go check the history. You'll see what I'm talking about. But we really appreciate you being a part of this. If you really like this stuff, subscribe. You'll see a lot more of it. I have another campaign I'm a part of called The Ghosts of Saltmarsh. We run every other Friday in person. So
And he's a hero of Saltmarsh, guys.
I'm an artificer player at that table, and just another regular guy like the rest of my squad. So check that out if you want to see what that's about.
They all got T-shirts.
Yeah, that was such a weird episode. Fuck, you made me lose my train of thought now. I don't know what I'm saying. Check, yeah, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Hey, thanks for watching again, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Night.
Hey, Hob, you threw me off so hard. I think I had like 2 more things. I don't know
Sorry.
what they were. Oh, man.